All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a secret gains killer, a sneaky biological process that might be torpedoing all that hard work you're putting in at the gym. So let me ask you this. Are you hitting it hard, lifting heavy, meal prepping like a champ, but you've just hit a complete wall? It's one of the most frustrating things in fitness, right? When you feel like your effort just isn't paying off in the mirror. Well, what if the problem isn't your workout split or how much protein you're eating? What if there's an invisible saboteur? Something working against you from the inside, quietly undoing your progress. That saboteur has a name, and it's cortisol. Now, you've probably heard it thrown around as the stress hormone, but trust me, its role in your body and its impact on your muscles is way more complicated than that. You see, cortisol isn't some evil villain by nature. Your body actually needs it. It's a major player in managing your metabolism. It keeps your blood sugar in check, and it even helps fight inflammation. It's totally essential for just, being alive. The thing about cortisol is it's kind of got this Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde personality. In short bursts, like when you're in the middle of a heavy set, it's your best friend. It floods your system with energy. But when stress becomes chronic from your job, from bad sleep, from life, that's when Mr. Hyde comes out. Cortisol levels stay cranked up all the time, and it goes from being helpful to being seriously destructive. And when cortisol goes into villain mode, it's not random. Oh no. It wages a systematic, three-pronged attack that is designed to directly tear down every single thing you're trying to build in the gym. Okay, attack number 1. This one is the most direct. Chronic stress literally tells your body to start taking apart the muscle you've already built. And no, that's not an exaggeration. It's a survival mechanism that's totally backfiring on you.
So here's what's happening. Your body thinks it's in a constant state of emergency. To get quick energy, cortisol signals for your muscles to be broken down into amino acids. It's essentially eating your own muscle tissue for fuel. This process, called proteolysis, is the literal opposite of what you want. It's muscle wasting in real time.
And this isn't just about losing a little bit of definition. As this research shows, over the long haul, this can lead to some serious muscle wasting, a condition known as sarcopenia. It's a real danger. So not only is cortisol demolishing the muscle you have, it's also making sure you can't build any new muscle. It completely halts all new construction. I mean, think about it. The whole point of working out is to create tiny tears in your muscle fibers. Then this amazing process called protein synthesis kicks in to repair them bigger and stronger. It's the absolute foundation of getting bigger and stronger. But high cortisol just throws a giant wrench into that machine. It blocks a critical pathway called mTOR, which is basically the master on switch for muscle growth. So you can eat all the protein in the world, but with mTOR shut down, your body never gets the signal to actually use it for repairs. It's like having a pile of bricks and mortar, but the construction crew has been locked out of the site. And now for the third, and maybe the most sinister attack of them all. Cortisol performs an inside job, going to war with your #1 muscle-building hormone, testosterone. The easiest way to think about this is like a hormonal seesaw. On one side, you have testosterone, which is anabolic. It builds things up. On the other side, you have cortisol, which is catabolic. It breaks things down. They're natural enemies, and when one goes up, it tends to push the other one down. And this chart really says it all, doesn't it? When stress is low, your body is in a prime state to build muscle, and testosterone levels can stay high. But when chronic stress kicks in, cortisol starts to take over, and your testosterone production just plummets. And it's so sneaky about how it does it. Cortisol doesn't just fight testosterone head-on. It goes right to the control center in your brain and blocks the release of a hormone called GnRH. That's the very first domino that needs to fall to create testosterone. So it's not just slowing down production, it's shutting down the entire assembly line at the source. As if all that wasn't bad enough, the damage doesn't stop at your muscles. The collateral damage from constantly high cortisol spreads to pretty much every part of your health and fitness. It's a truly vicious cycle. High cortisol encourages your body to store fat, especially that dangerous deep belly visceral fat. It messes with your sleep, which is when you're supposed to be recovering. It weakens your immune system, it tanks your energy and motivation, and it can even make you more likely to get injured. Ever feel totally drained even after a full night's sleep? Yeah, you might be looking at the culprit right here. And suddenly, everything clicks into place. You start to realize that managing stress isn't just some fluffy, feel-good advice for your mental health. It's a non-negotiable biological requirement if you actually want to perform and see physical results. You just can't separate your mind from your muscle.
So, after seeing this full-scale assault from cortisol, what is the one big thing you absolutely need to walk away with?
Here's the bottom line. You cannot out-train a body that is drowning in stress. You can't out-eat it, you can't out-supplement it. If your cortisol is chronically high, your own physiology will fight you every single step of the way, breaking down muscle, blocking growth, and storing fat. Which leaves us with a final question to think about. Is it possible that the real key to unlocking your next level of gains isn't found in another set of squats, but in how you manage your life in the other 23 hours of the day?